Oh boy, and we're back. And yeah, so this is pretty much my second game, and it's Chelsea versus Man City. Uh, Chelsea lost today. I should be happy, but unfortunately, I've got Ivanovic in my fantasy football team, and yeah, that's not good. What also isn't good was my match today. Uh, Usually, what you do at the start actually determines how the rest of the game is going to go, but today just was not the case. I mean, today, the start of the match, I had this brilliant touch, and uh, I'm not sure what that guy is trying to do. That was the most easiest ball, yet he still had to slide for that. And, ooh, an own goal there. But yeah, usually at the start of the game, I had this brilliant touch, and I sprinted past this winger, and, it was good. It was a good touch. It was a good start. And I was feeling confident, but for some reason, for the rest of the game, it just did not go the same way, and I really don't know what to tell you. It was actually one of my worst games. Maybe it wasn't my worst game, but it just wasn't that good. That's really all I can say. I mean, I don't know what went wrong. I usually used to pride myself on my good first touch, but lately it just seems to be the case that it's just gone missing. It's just not there. My first touch is just all over the place, and I really don't know why that is anymore. Really don't know what to say. It's definitely something I've got to work on. And yeah, here I'm screaming for the winger to make a run, so decide to pass that to Oscar, and I get a goal out of it. So I'm not really complaining. But Chelsea, I don't think is going to be one of my teams in the actual main game unless I tweak the little formations and tactics a little bit. But yeah, for some reason my first touch isn't there. And the annoying thing is I'm going to play five-a-side tomorrow, and I just know that my first touch is going to probably be excellent and just blow everyone out of the water, but it doesn't really matter in five-a-side when it's not really that competitive. And, well, I say that competitive, I still want to win, even though I haven't actually beaten him in 3 years, but I digress. Yeah, what bothers me is actually bringing it to the 11-a-side stage and actually bringing it into the matches, especially when the matches where... How was that a free kick? Whatever. Yeah, so bringing it into the matches where it actually matters and the 11-a-side game. But I know the pitch will make a difference, but sometimes it's it's frustrating. The fact that we constantly play on terrible pitches, and for once, I would just like to play on like lush grass, great grass, so my first touch can actually help. But at the same time, I know in the past I've played on some absolutely horrible pitches, but my first touch has been there. For some reason, it just wasn't there today. And I like how Matic is very persistent, and he actually rewards him with a goal, which is good. Which is good. I like that about this game. I don't like my celebration because that was a completely stupid one, but hey, a goal's a goal. Where was I? Yeah, so basically one of the things that I really wanted to do was actually play in the hole, because that's where I feel is really my best position. But to be honest with you, I've really got to get better at it, and I've really got to do that very quickly. And improving my first touch is definitely the first thing that needs to be improved. I mean, as for today's game, it's a similar story to last week. We pretty much took the lead, and we kind of threw that out the window. And here we go with more skills. And what do you know about the McGeady turn? I love that turn. And with a really weak cross there, but again, I'm still kind of getting used to this game and how it actually operates and its mechanics and all. I think I'm gonna have to get used to crossing all over again, because it doesn't seem as easy as it used to be. And I like how Cahill does the sliding tackle, and then yeah, watch this part. Okay, he's got the ball. I mistimed my tackle. The second tackle, for some reason, it doesn't actually touch him. He's already taken the shot, and I don't know why he's apologising, because that was a decent tackle. It was never a penalty. He's taken the shot, and the referee's given a penalty. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm good at penalties. I know how to save these penalties, especially against computers. They're so predictable. Courtois. Everyone goes top left.
Brilliant stuff from him. Wasn't going to be boxed out.
Dear. God, that was good. That was good. I definitely can't wait to be conceding penalties when I actually play against mates and I save every single one of their penalties. I don't know what it is about it. I'm just really good at saving penalties, especially in penalty shootouts. But anyway, back to the actual game that I had today. I think the problem that I have is that we have a great team, but I mean technically we outclass any other team in our league. We're better on the ball. We're better with decisions and everything. But the problem is the pitch is actually kind of crucial to our game as well because we like to play football. We try to. We like to play football. I'm not sure why I decided to chip it there, but there you go. But yeah, we like to play football. We like to actually keep the ball on the ground. But when it comes to the pitches, if the pitches are bad, we kind of don't really have a choice but to play it in the air. And again, what was that header? What was that attempt for a header? But yeah, and the thing is, you can say it's the same for the other team, and to a certain extent that is true. The other team do have to contend with the actual pitch as well, and they have to deal with its problems. And here I'm kind of playing that ball for the far post, and he catches it, and yet it's not even a penalty. I don't even know. I mean, later on I decided to turn handballs off. I'm not even sure if in seasons mode handballs are actually on by default, but I know if I was definitely losing like a 1-0 game and I took that shot and the defender did that, I would actually be annoyed that I didn't get a penalty or anything like that. But yeah, nobody is exploiting the left wing except for this guy, and yes, another goal. But yeah, it's the same old, same old. We're better technically than all the other teams in our league, but for some reason we're just not make. I mean, yeah, as I was saying about the pitch, it's the same. Both teams are going to have to deal with it, but I think with the other teams in our league, their plan B of hoofing it in the air is going to be a lot more effective than us hoofing it in the air, just because physically they're a lot stronger than us. And we tend to shy away from aerial challenges a lot. I don't know whether that's just because it's a deaf thing, but it's definitely kind of frustrating to see us shy away from aerial challenges, especially defenders. Not having to go at defenders or anything like that, but when it comes to aerial challenges, one defenders are the one position where I expect them to be up for an aerial battle no matter what. But I can't criticize them. But yeah, all I can really say is just that we just need to keep trying to improve and just keep going. Unfortunately, that's not quite the case for Man City, who wanted to try and play a sub in the last 2 minutes, but I'm not going to give them the opportunity to do that. But yeah, hopefully I've got training again. Hopefully I'm going to work on a few more stuff and just actually try and get better, work on the fitness in my own time, and just keep at it. There's not really much else to say about it. Yeah, so anyway, that's really about it for this video. Thank you for watching, take care of yourself, and keep being you.
I did think that this would be one of the... Oh, he could be in. Shot on! And he's put it away.